Boys, all the stars are out today.
Feeling good about being here. Appreciate it.
Whoa. I'm not talking about you guys. I'm talking about those guys. The Super Bowl champs are here. What were their favorite Super Bowl plays? Can they repeat?
Welcome back to First Take, ladies and gentlemen. We're live on the road for NBA All-Star Weekend. The guests are amazing.
Next, a man born and raised right here in New Orleans. He is a rap superstar and CEO of Young Money Entertainment.
Ladies
Give it
and
up
gentlemen,
for Lil Wayne. And right now, here's what it looks like in the American League Central. The Kansas City Royals on top over the Detroit Tigers by a half game. This division just continues to get more interesting as the season continues. So we told you about the Cy Youngs atop the show. The reigning NL Cy Young winner, Clayton Kershaw on the bump.
They must be torture to be involved with, but from a football fan's point of view, it doesn't get much more entertaining than a penalty shootout. Let's bring you the penalties now, shall we?
¿Qué vamos a hacer ahorita?
Pero a mí no me gustan hacer los ¿sí? 3. Muy bien.
Mucho. Bueno,
lunes de selfie.
si usted está en la moda de los selfies.
No es un selfie, no está de verde, pero se le agradece porque está preciosa la verdad.
Claro que sí.
Bueno, el viernes nos divertimos en la quiniela. ¡Ah! Eso se llama un selfie cámara.
Hemos tenido mejores talentos detrás de cámara, mucho más bellos. Pero lo bueno es que no se ha entendido lo que estamos diciendo.
Good job, guys.
And the man threw the first no-hitter of the season, like Stuart just said, Josh Beckett, has to be one of our 3 stars, right? Well, maybe not. That's what a day like Sunday will do. We got a lot of stars. They're going to reveal them next.
While LeBron weighs his options, our NBA front office team takes you inside the free agent game. That's after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
16 years on the job as the Iowa head coach for Coach Ferentz. It's nice to have you with us here on SportsCenter.
Good to be here, Joe.
And this year could shape up to be something special. Let's talk about your team.
Again, this year's Open Championship at Royal Liverpool on the northwest coast of England, where Tiger won his 11th career major back in 2006. Odds makers aren't convinced he has returned to form, currently tied for the 4th best odds.
Twitter tells us there were 615,000 tweets about Derek Jeter during the game. Here are a couple we picked out for you. Jimmy Rollins tweeting, "Cheat as usual, standing out when it counts, respect." Tom Glavine tweeted, "Great moment for Jeter. So much respect for him. Great player, and more importantly, class act and great role model." Whether it's playing well or failing, people want to see Johnny football. One Browns player saying the team is 50-50. Hear how a defiant Brian Hoyer is responding. All eyes on the Brewers sitting atop the NL Central. But see what a fan did following a Brew Crew blast that may have been a breach of Wrigley etiquette. And Giancarlo Stanton going deep again tonight. Deep doesn't do it justice. A look at his longest homers of the season, how he's dwarfing the competition. All straight ahead on the one and only ESPN SportsCenter. From Studio Excellent.
Trey standing by with NFL Live. Now, yeah, guys might have a little bit on Championship Sunday.
We might have a little bit on that as well, Susie. Right after you guys have done NFL Insiders, we'll come your way on NFL Live. Teddy Bruschi, Mark Schlereth know a thing or two about playing on Championship Sunday. We'll break it down. Plus, Julius Thomas, Broncos tight end, will also join us. All ahead on NFL Live at 4 Eastern.
I like it.
All right, time for challenge flags, Teddy. We got to go through these quick. Fire us up. Let's go.
Okay, I'm going to challenge the 12th man in Seattle, 137.6.
Yeah.
Is that all you got? Is that all you got? Bring it. Break the record.
All right, welcome back to NFL Live. The champs are here. Seattle Seahawks in the house, 4 members of the Super Bowl winning team. We're going to get to the live vote on Twitter in a second.
We redirect protections up front and how the quarterback and the linemen are all tied together. You see the cones right here. These are going to represent center, guard, offensive tackle.
When NFL kickoffs, we go from the 2-minute drill to the 1-minute drill. Mark and Teddy give you their X factors for this weekend's games and how the Patriots can win without relying on Tom Brady. What?
And it's time and time again we've seen this happen. And you look at where Joseph was, he's here. That's no good. You know, what's he going to do from here? The runner's coming in where you're at, Adnan. He's going to take a direct route. Where he needs to be is up here. And as Adnan throws me the baseball, now I'm in a position to where I can go down, tag it, sweep it, and get him out of there. If I'm behind home plate, even if I go down, I'm going to be bending over. I'm not going to be in a good position to do anything.
American League wildcard standings, Oakland with the top spot, Seattle with the second spot, Detroit a half game back, Cleveland 4.5, as well as the Yankees 4.5. Toronto's 5-game win streak is over at the hands of Yoenis Cespedes. Still ahead on baseball tonight. We've got web gems and a bevy of home runs still ahead next.
So according to our guys, with the exception of Steve Nicol, Mexico, like Croatia, has a gripe with the officiating. Unlike Croatia, they have a second half to remedy it.
So at half-time in the third-fourth place playoff, Netherlands 2, Brazil 0. Let's go back to Brasilia now for the second half.
Vamos a ver, aquí Gabriel Villa dijo que el penal de Zidane, qué sangre tan fría, dice Gabriel. Gracias, Gabo. Elizabeth dice, mi primer mundial que disfruté en México, 86.
Se quedaría sin trabajo y, bueno, sí se quedó sin trabajo. Pero bueno, vamos Pablo, ahora nosotros a hacer la misma dinámica.
Esto es un poquito así, pues no quiero decir feo, pero pues es como que avisarles de que vayan preparando las maletas los técnicos, ¿verdad?
Bueno, vamos a arrancarnos rápidamente. ¿Y con quién empezamos?
Ustedes también opinaron sobre su momento más feliz a través de Facebook. Diana Mejía dice, cuando Colombia empató 1-1 a Alemania con el inolvidable golazo de Freddy Rincón en el Mundial del 90. Gracias, Dianita, por ese mensaje. Nancy dice que Messi ya no vomitó.
So just how much is a player worth? Whatever the market will pay, right? It's the question at the core of any contract negotiation.
Of particular interest, Jimmy Graham, Dirk Nowitzki, and Dwayne Wade. 3 guys who agreed to get handsomely paid on Tuesday. Let's start with Graham. Last year, he led the NFL with 16 touchdown catches. Even when accounting for his pass-happy offense, Graham accounted for 33% of all Saints' offensive TDs.
Hi there.
Good evening.
Hi. Brian Windhorst joins us now on SportsCenter. All right, let's do a little role play, if you will. Let's pretend we're in Las Vegas. Buffet was great. We're going to hit a show afterwards.
LeBron, as you know, is not the only big-name free agent out there. We've got Carmelo Anthony, Chris Bosh.
You can go to any park in America and grab yourself a nice, juicy hot dog. You can dirty your shirt and your shorts from the shells and dust of a good ballpark peanut, a good, nice, salty bag of popcorn, and for that perfect mix of salty and sweet, come on, Cracker Jacks. That's baseball. And if you're in the mood for sushi.
Sushi? At a ballpark? Sushi? Man, take these peanuts. Let's be crazy. Sushi.
Sushi.
Doug Kazarian, Max Bretos back with you live on SportsCenter. It's R.A. Dickey on the bump.
All right, let's put some South in our mouth. Who wants a piece of?
To the King's Place final round at Bay Hill. The King, of course, Arnold Palmer, Adam Scott.